Well, hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief, folks, and guess what? You're watching.
Funny old guys. That's us. Yeah, well, we're good. Yes, we are. Oh, oh, let go
Woohoo!
of me.
Wow!
Woohoo!
Whoa! How do we get
Woohoo!
out of this? I forgot how to get out of this. It's been 10 days. What the hell? Oh, what? Oh, stop share. There we go. Oh,
Hey,
hey, hey,
hello, hello.
hey, yo, whoa, whoa. Anyway, folks, this is funny old guys, and we're hysterically funny, and we're going to tell jokes. This is a joke-a-thon. I'm the Comedy Thief. We steal everything you see and hear today. Passing along to Dr. Fatpacker to say hello to our enormous crowds.
Dankeschön. Yeah, jawohl. Hello, everybody. So nice that you're here with us today. This is going to be a special day for everybody. Probably nothing but Irish jokes because it is St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
Well, there you go. Anyway, and below me is Friar Schnook. Say hello there. He's in his favorite bar, I guess, right?
hey there, everybody! It's Friar Schnook here. We're out doing our missionary outreach to the drunks today, so we're
Well, there
hanging out
you
at
go.
Mario's bar. We've been here since March 10th.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. The missionary work is very, very important. That's what it is. So
Right.
anyway, let's start with the jokes. So go for it there, buddy.
Yeah, I will probably be telling the only non-Irish jokes just to get us started because I couldn't find short ones like this. So I went to the toy store and
Uh-huh.
I asked the assistant where the Schwarzenegger dolls are. And you know what he said?
What?
Whoa!
I'll be back.
Oh!
What did the surgeon say to the patient who insisted on closing up their own incisions?
I
Uh,
got no idea.
Suture self.
oh!
Oh!
When finally, I've started telling everybody about the benefits of eating dried grapes, not dyed grapes, dried grapes. It's all about raising awareness.
Oh!
I know.
What?
Knock, knock.
Oh,
Oh,
who's
we're down
there?
there. Who's that?
Guinness.
What?
Guinness.
Oh, Guinness who?
When you Guinness another beer?
No!
Oh!
So that's the 10th, huh?
Oh. What does an escalator? Oh, wait a minute. I don't do that. We'll do that first. Next. Here we go. You ready?
Okay,
Listen,
jawohl. Oh,
Beer used to be free at the gas station. Now it's $1.50. You know why? Inflation.
inflation.
Oh!
oh,
Oh! Oh!
Oh, well, okay, so now I always wanted to learn the Irish jig. I thought that was very
okay.
good. When I talked to a friend of mine who's Irish, and he tells me there's just two simple steps. One, serve a lot of alcohol, and
Yes?
two, lock the bathroom door.
Oh,
Oh! Hey!
oh.
Oh! Oh! Pryor, go for it.
Okay, so this Irishman he was on the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, okay? And he was down to his last question, and the host says, which of the following birds does not build its own nest? A sparrow, B, a thrush, C, a magpie, or D, a cuckoo? Oh, I don't know, said Mick. I'll use my last lifeline. It'll call me friend Patty. Patty wasn't the bright, but he answers the phone. And he says, so Mick tells him the answer to the question. Says, answers and says, oh, that's simple. Patty tells Mike, says, it's the cuckoo. And he says, yeah, really? He says, yeah, of course. Says, so Mick goes to the host and says, I'll go with cuckoo, final answer. And the host goes, oh, that's amazing. Cuckoos are right. You won $1 million.
Woo!
And then Mick called Patty back and said, hey, how in heaven did you know that it was the cuckoo that doesn't build its own nest? And Patty goes, well, duh, because he lives in a clock.
Oh! Yeehaw!
Ooh,
What does an escalator say when it's broken?
no idea.
Pray
The answer
tell.
is nothing, just stairs.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh! How corny was that one, folks?
That was very good.
okay.
Go ahead.
So in the bar I usually go into, my friend McQuillan come
McQuillan.
walking in, he ordered martini after martini, and each time he removed the olives and placed them in a jar. When the jar was filled, he got up and started to leave, and the bartender says to him, "Excuse me, what was that all about?" And he says, "Oh, nothing. My wife just sent me out for a jar of olives."
Oh!
All right, so what do you call a little person that gives you a bowl full of matzo balls at the end of the rainbow?
Wow, I have no clue.
A leprechaun.
Well, by golly. What do you call an imported group of chairs from Ireland in your backyard?
Oh.
You guys know the answer. What's
Yeah,
the
we know
answer,
that. What is it?
doctor?
Yeah, patio furniture.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yes, folks.
I got one, Dunka. So this Irish priest is driving to New York and gets stopped for speeding in Connecticut. The
Yeah.
state trooper smells alcohol on the priest's breath,
Uh-oh.
and he sees an empty wine bottle on the floor, and he says, "Sir, have you been drinking?" When the priest says, "Just water." And the troop says, "Then why do I smell wine?" And the priest looks at the bottle and says, "Good Lord, he's done it again."
Oh, it's a miracle, by golly. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Friar.
Well, I have an idea. Why don't we combine Pi Day with St. Patrick's Day, and then we'd have a drinking holiday that never ends?
Oh, yeah, Paul, I like that. Huh?
What did the Irish grape say after it was stepped on?
What?
It
What?
didn't say anything. It just let out a little whine.
Oh!
Well, this happened one time. Two Irishmen were sitting in a pub having beer when watching the brothel across the street.
Oh.
They saw a Baptist minister walk into the brothel, and one of them says, "Aye, 'tis a shame to see a man of the cloth going bad." Then they saw a rabbi enter the brothel, and the other Irishman said, "Aye, 'tis a shame to see that the Jews are fallen victim to temptation as well." Then they see a Catholic priest enter the brothel, when one of the Irishmen says, "Aye, what a terrible pity. One of the girls must be dying."
Oh! Go for it.
Okay, so Mike calls up French President Macron and he says, "Hey, this is Mike down at the Hart Pub, and we're going to declare war on France." And Macron says, "Oh, that's you understand? We have how big an army do we have?" And he says, "Oh, come on, they got me, my brother Mike, and me cousins, and the boys down at the darts club. There's 8 of us. We're going to come over there and kick your butt."
Oh.
And Macron says, "Well, I have 100,000 troops at my command." And the guy says, "Oh, that's no problem. We got all kinds of equipment. We got a tractor, we got a plow, and we're going to come over there and just blow you over." And Macron says, "Oh, we have hundreds of tanks and missiles." He says, "Oh, that's no big deal." And he says, "Because we got ourselves an air force, you know. My cousin Patty, he's got an ultralight, and he's going to go up there with a shotgun, and he'll take out all your people." And Macron says, "Well, we have air-to-air missiles, and besides which, I've just increased the size of our army to 200,000 men."
This better be good.
And Patty goes back and he says, "Let me think about it." And he calls Macron up again and he says, "Well, I tell you, me and the boys, we've been talking about it all, and he had us a couple of pints, and we decided we're not going to invade you." And Macron says, "Okay, why will you not invade us now?" He says, "Well, we decided there's no way in heck we can feed 200,000 prisoners."
Oh.
Okay,
Well,
long
you guys
way
know my girlfriend Bambi.
Yeah, tell about her.
Well, what you don't know is that Bambi is 100% Irish.
Really?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Imagine
Yeah.
that.
Well, you should see her Erin go bra. Woo, 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 woo.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
Guess
Well,
what?
okay.
Guess what? Guess what?
But
This is our last one.
oh, Val, I've got to tell you about Mary Clancy. She goes up to Father O'Grady's after a Sunday morning service and she's in tears when he says to her, "So what's bothering you, Mary, me dear?" And she goes, "Oh, Father, I've got terrible news. My husband passed away last night."
Oh.
He says, "Oh, Mary, that's terrible. Tell me, did he have any last requests?" And she goes, "That he did, Father." And he says, "Well, what did he ask, Mary?" He said, "Please, Mary, put down that damn gun."
Oh! Well, folks, we're done, but we're not done because we have, where the hell is it? We have a point of conversation
Oh, that's kind of,
just between the three of us, don't we, guys?
that's
Yeah,
right.
well, what you got for us there?
Well, here we go. Okay, conversation point, and we'll get your response. Okay.
Okay.
Your automobile engine is making strange sounds, so you make an appointment and take it to your mechanic to look it over and see what the hell's going on. So he comes back with a repair estimate of $9,137. So the question is, so how do you react, or what do you say to this mechanic regarding that quotation?
Well, I would say to him, I'd say, "Oh my goodness, that's an awful lot of money. I tell you what, just make my radio louder."
Oh, that's perfect. That's very good. How about you, Friar? You got a huge estimate over $9,000 to repair your car. What are you going to
Well,
do?
actually, something like that happened just the other day. And
Oh,
when service advisor came out and told me it'd be $9,000, and I said, "Well, I want a second opinion." And he said, "Okay, you're ugly."
Boom, 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 boom.
how about you, comedy thief?
Well, my first reaction would be to tell the mechanic to shove it up his ass. But I realized that the quotation was much too bulky to make that actually happen. See, so
Well, if you're driving a Mini, though, it might actually work.
Yeah.
I told him to shove the automobile up your ass. That's what.
Oh, ouch, ouch.
That was even worse. So anyway,
Oh,
we're done. We're out of here. We want to thank you very much for being a part of our funny. Oh wait,
wait, what?
wait. I forgot. We invite a very famous celebrity to be on our very first
Ooh,
comedy video, don't we, guys?
yes,
Yeah,
we do.
well, who we
Yes, we do.
inviting?
So guess you know who we're going to invite?
No,
No.
pray tell.
The famous rock and roll singer from the 1960s, Chubby Checker.
Whoa.
Oh,
He's
is he still alive?
Yes, he
Yes,
is.
he is. He's
Yeah.
84 years old, so
Mhm.
he's up
Must
there.
be
So
have been
anyway,
all that twisting and shouting.
well, I
Yeah.
wonder what his real name is. If it's not, it can't be Chubby
No, well,
No.
Checker.
he
Oh,
made
I don't
he
know.
made the best of what the kids called him in school, I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up and I'll have it ready for you our next video. So
Oh, that would
anyway,
be
Chubby.
wunderbar, wunderbar.
Chubby, we know you're out there, so we want you to check in at funnyoldguys@gmail.com within 24 hours, Chubby. And if you don't, you're going to end up in the trash bin.
Oh, that's
No.
too bad.
This is the comedy thief saying goodbye and farewell. Pass it along to Dr. Fatpacker for his goodbye and his farewell.
Jawohl. Auf Wiedersehen, everybody. Please do us a big favor. If you would, just go down to the bottom and subscribe. That would be very nice. We'd like that, and then make us happy. And then if you want to say something to us or send us jokes, that's good too. You could get a hold of us by sending us an email at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. When we will send you one of these fancy dancy business cards, would you see it has our YouTube address on that? And we'll send you all sorts of answers saying, thank you, danke.
Well, there we go. And Friar Schnook at what's the name of the place? Mario's?
Mario's, yes.
Say goodbye and
Well-
farewell to the boys and girls in Videoland.
Well, goodbye, everybody, and especially to Chubby Checker. It's time to get that career back on track, and being on our show is going to be just the boost that you need.
Oh,
I lost my.
das ist gut, yeah.
No,
There's a lot of that going around.
Yeah.
This is that the one that says stop?
No, you want the
hell?
one that says,
Okay.
Don't hit the one that says self-destruct.
no, please.
Well, okay.
Don't hit the one that says leave.
And how many of those self-destruct things actually does a countdown?
Well,
They
I
don't
don't
want
know.
people to know when it's going to blow, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is the end. Everybody wave goodbye. I think it's the end. Everybody wave goodbye, folks. We'll see you all down the road.